enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert. I'm alert, awake, alive. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert. I'm alert, awake, alive. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert. I'm alert, awake, alive. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Wow, ready for the day. Here we go.
Being a junior facilitator is a very challenging and rewarding experience. With these challenges and rewards come successes and failures. And one personal success I had at this last year's seminar was really getting my group to connect and become very close friends and very good leaders. This helps me become a better leader because I know I have the ability to make people connect, which leads to the solving of problems. One personal failure I had at this last year's seminar, even though I got my group to connect, I wasn't really able to get them to connect on a deep level and have those deep conversations. I know I'll become a better leader from this because I'll know what to do in the future and how to solve this problem. The song I have chosen is I Lived by One Republic. This is being an orange, you live very spontaneously and just jump right into things and never look back. Just looking at the title of this song, I Lived, you kind of do things and life goes on, you do it spontaneously, and as oranges, we lived, we went through it, we got through it. And also the first line of the song is actually, I hope that you take that jump and don't feel the fall. With this, it's almost perfect for oranges. We take the jump and we hope that we don't feel the fall and we just live spontaneously and life goes on. The way I would bring PMA to a society without warm fuzzies would be by starting with myself. I myself have to be as positive as I can at all times. And then after I've achieved that with myself, I start with one person, just one. I go to that one person, try and get them to have the same positivity I do, and spread that positive mental attitude through them. Once they get that, I have to tell them that they must spread it with me. And with that, things can grow exponentially, one person at a time, then you got two, then you got four. Everything spreads exponentially if everyone works together and they all have that positive mental attitude that nothing is impossible with that positive mental attitude. The qualities that make me an ideal JStaff member are that I'm very outgoing and a very positive and optimistic guy. So being optimistic and positive helps me lead chants and get everyone involved at Hobie. And also being outgoing helps me create great connections with the ambassadors. This can be a challenge at times because when I'm too outgoing or too positive or too optimistic, some people aren't in the mood for that or don't really feel that at times. And sometimes people just need alone time and some quiet time. So being that positive guy that's always trying to cheer people up, it sometimes can come back to bite you when people just aren't in the mood for that and you need to give people a break. The staff position that interests me the most at this upcoming seminar would be junior facilitator. I want to correct the failures I had last year and I want to be able to lead a group again. Meeting the ambassadors and being able to lead them was one of the greatest things that's ever happened in my life. I got to lead them and they got to look up to me, and knowing that I made an impact on them has truly changed my life. Why do I desire to volunteer for Hobie? Just like I said, the connections and the impact I had on the ambassadors last year really got to me. I have been attending closing ceremonies for upwards of 6 years now, and because my oldest sister went once as an ambassador, my next sister went 3 times, once as an ambassador, 2 on J staff. So I've been to 4 closing ceremonies before I actually ever attended Hobie. And so I kind of thought I knew what was going on and I could see the great connections that all of them made. I'd heard so many stories, but I was so blind to what actually happens and the amazing connections I would make over the next 4 days. Over the 4 days when I went to Hobie, it was just outstanding. And when I was at Hobie, I realized that these junior staffers that are putting on this amazing seminar for all of us, I want to do that for other ambassadors in the upcoming years. Being able to do that last year was one of the most life-changing moments of my life. I was able to provide the experience that I got a year ago to another ambassador. That was one of the best things that I've ever been able to do in my life. And one little thing about me is when people ask me what makes you happy in life, I say I will live a happy life if I can make an impact on just one person. At Hobie, there's so many possibilities to impact so many people, and that's just the greatest thing about it. And that's why I desire to volunteer my time and my passion and my energy to Hobie, because I love it so much. In 5 to 10 years, I could see myself serving on senior staff as a senior facilitator, or maybe even the leader of junior staff. I really want to be a senior facilitator to kind of see the opposite spectrum of the junior facilitator. They do multiple different things, but also while working together and connecting with the ambassadors is a very similar experience. Also, if I could be the director of junior staff, that'd be awesome. Depends on where my life takes me and all that stuff. But just knowing that the people that led me throughout this last year and gave me the chance to be a junior facilitator and be on junior staff and give that back to other ambassadors and other junior facilitators would be super fun and would be a really challenging but yet really rewarding experience. Just a closing thought here on my video. I just want to thank Hobie and everyone that runs it and everyone who helps run it. A thank you, and it has truly been a great blessing in my life. Being on junior staff especially was super fun and led me to so many great things, challenged me, but it also had its rewards, and I'm so grateful that I got the chance to serve. Serving another year would be absolutely outstanding, and thank you very much for watching this video.